There. Ah. There. Much better. Hello. Oh. Why is it not showing the Commodore? You should be showing the Commodore. I fixed you. No, you didn't fix yourself. There. Jeez. What is your major malfunction, OBS? Even the games themselves fear you. Apparently they do. I don't know why. I thought I had fixed it earlier. But apparently not. Because it didn't want to show itself. But there it is. Bugs Bunny. Seeing as how you played the sub game from the other day, you might recommend playing Silent Service for the C64. Back in the day, you and your friends only played it as a shooter, but maybe I'll have more luck. I don't know, Silent Service is a very complicated game as far as I know. I've never played Silent Service, but I do know of the game. For some reason, you keep thinking that a tips page might be needed for its key layout, though. Looking for the layout, you found a chat site with links to GeoCities. Not good. Well, when there's links to GeoCities, it's like a throwback to the past. You know. You might even find GIF images from the 90s. Hey there, mercenary. Yeah, what's up, Mwa? Yeah. Here they begin, because mercenary's here. You haven't been around much. I don't think nobody missed your puns anyway. Least of all me. Well, let's get this game started anyway. Made by High Tech. Sure doesn't look high tech to me. Ho ho ho, her her her. Actually, I don't think it's properly showing the screen anyway. Let me fix this a little bit. Let's see. From the left. From the right. Not fully showing the screen there. A little bit from the top. And the bottom. As well, why not? Just to be safe. And then... that should do it. Looks good enough for me. Our Father who art in heaven! Oh, goblins! Let's just 2-month anniversary here. Yay! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. You're pretty much one of my only subscribers here. I got 3, I guess. Nathan, you, and somebody else. Can't remember who. Maybe Gabriel? And also, we haven't seen Nathan around for a while because he still hasn't got his he doesn't have internet right now because his browser, his router or something totally screwed up and he's been without any internet connection for over a week. But he should return this week at least. Well, next week at least. So that's why we haven't seen Nathan around on Discord or anywhere else. Mr. Ed is here to talk the talk. Well, it's not Mr. Ed. We still haven't named this guy. This Minecraft horse that I got. I just like him, so I've decided to put him on my shoulder. Got a perfect shape for being on the shoulder. Seeing so many Looney Tunes games via YouTube, you have low hopes on this one. Well, this is one of the 2 of the high-tech games that were never released. So, I don't think anybody knows what this game is all about. At least I don't. Just one of those 2 lost gems on the Commodore 64 that never saw the day of light. Until now. Until a couple of years ago when people found them and decided to put them up for people to play. So yeah. These are unlicensed, unreleased games from the past. There were a few good Looney Tunes games. Don't be so pessimistic. I don't have any... personally, I don't have any good memories or experience of Looney Tunes games. I'm trying to think of if there was a Looney Tunes game that was good. It was Roadrunner on the Commodore 64. Nope. That I tried to play that, but I didn't do well at all. What other Looney Tunes games have I played? I can't think of any. Look at those C64 graphics. Good old days those were. How come it's up to you for 2 months in a row? You thought that the subscription you renewed automatically each month. Well, it does, but it always shows it shows that you can share your resub with everybody on the chat. That's what it was. It just shows a sharing of it that, hey, I have resubbed. Here you go. Just letting people know that now I have been 2 monthly subscriber and such. It's a Twitch thing. Minecraft Horse didn't know there were horses in that franchise. Well, horses have been in Minecraft for a while. Your router also broke recently. Well, I'm glad that you're back. There are ways that router doesn't last even 3 years. It was not 2 years and 9 months or so. There's that Daffy Duck game. Well, I'm gonna play that after this one. I'm gonna play them both. You used to enjoy this one for the PlayStation, one of the lesser dogs that protects sheep. Sheep Raiders? Yeah, there was that kind of game, but I never played it. I do know what game Jupp is talking about. You remember playing Roadrunner and Crazy Castle? Those were decent. Well, it depends on which Roadrunner. There were a couple of Roadrunner games on the Commodore and others. I didn't like Roadrunner myself. It's a way too difficult of a game. Takes the enjoyment out of it. So it didn't charge you more than usual. Nope. 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 And this is, since Jupp didn't know that there are horses in Minecraft, this is pretty much what they look like. Of course, there are different kinds of horses. There's like the Arabian white horse, then there's a black horse, Appaloosas, Pintos? Yeah, Pintos. And, what's the other one? The simple colored. This is one of the what has the splotches on it. So this is like a pinto. What was one that breed that has the coloring in the legs and a little bit on the head, but otherwise it's solid. Palomino? Not really Palomino. Something wheat, I think. Or wheat something. I usually remember that one the most. Buckwheat? I think it is buckwheat. Is buckwheat the horse? Damn it, I can't remember. Can't remember. But those are the typical horses you find in Minecraft. And this just happens to be one of them. Hey. Pintos are beans, silly. There is also a horse breed called Pinto. What else do you think there is a car called Pinto? Or a car called whatever else. Some cars are named after horse breeds, Mew. But Pinto is also a bean. Hey there, Petri. Horsey. Plushie collection is ever expanding. Well, not expanding anymore. I think these are the last ones. Well, for now, the last ones that I will buy, because these cost a lot. For plushies, that is. I did also... Oh, excuse me. Since I don't know if all of you have seen this, I also got the Minecraft dog. A tamed wolf. It turns into a dog. You can tell that it's tamed because of the color. The color that it has. Also tail. Waggy. Woof woof. Arf. Arf. I just had to get them when I saw them in the shop and I was like, so cute. Should do a tour of my pad sometime. There's not really much to see. Nothing to see, really. I mean, you want a tour of my pad? in the background, my kitchen. You can see a chair and table, and there's my table for the living room. I'm pretty much in my living room. That's where my computer is. But in the background, you can see that's my microwave. That's the fridge. There's a window. Tour complete. I mean, there's just the then there's just the big bathroom with the sauna and my bedroom, and that's it. It's not a big apartment. Oh my god, Spider actually lives somewhere! Isn't that something? You stick to your Yoshi plush, thanks. Good for you. You have a creeper plushie somewhere, soft, cuddly, and still doesn't like any less phallic. I could have gotten myself a creeper as well from the shop where I bought these wolf and horse, but I decided, nah, just the wolf and the horse is good enough for me. Otherwise, I would have bought all of the plushies from the Minecraft. Well, maybe not all of them, but I also might have gotten the black tabby cat and the creeper, the black tabby cat, and maybe something else. Illusion has been broken. Woo! I live in a building. Yes, I do have my own sauna. It's a small sauna, probably for maximum 3 people, at least. It's a nice sauna. Nice little sauna. And when I moved in here, the freaking... what do you call it? I did know the English term for it. Let me quickly check that out. Before I embarrass myself by not knowing what it is. I mean, I guess you could call it a... Yeah, sauna stove. Yeah. So when I moved in here the first time, the sauna stove was broken. I had to replace it. Didn't cost me anything. They were so nice. No extra bill for it. So I got a brand new sauna stove. And once it was installed, of course I went to the sauna immediately. But then again, I'm not really immediately because I didn't have a ladle and a bucket to hold water in to throw on the stove. Yeah, sure. You live in a mansion, I bet. Breaking the black wall. How meta. You could say he lives in a maniac mansion. Just read an article that Helsinki has managed to find a solution to house all of its 3,500 homeless. If they have, that's good for them. That is really good. You call BS. One lives inside the internet. The background is an illusion, but he really lives in a black void. You caught me on it. The black void. That was just photoshopping that I did right there. It wasn't real. When I pulled the black wall back, that's the green. That's the green screen effect behind the black wall. Mew, you figured me out. 3 to 4 people is fine for a sauna. If it's good enough for a couple, then it's perfect. It's good enough for a couple. I mean, 2 people in the sauna, perfect. 3 people, a little bit. You cram yourselves up there and you'll be fine. 4 people might be get a little crowded in there for my sauna. I mean, goblin. My sauna is at least maximum 3. Then it would get a little bit too crowded in there. When you moved to your current apartment, there was electrical wires hanging from a hole in the roof. Safe, right? Well, I still got at least one place where there should be a ceiling lamp still hanging just plain wires out of it. I ain't no electrician, so I don't know how to install a lamp on that kind of a thing. So yeah. Been living here over 1.5 years, and I still don't have lamps for places where I could put lamps. Because I don't know how. You figured it was a green void, just color issues with the camera. As long as no one tries to mimic Pitfall with those wires. They're not that long enough. They're not long enough for that kind of a trickery. But enough about my apartment and not enough about me. I'm here to play games. God damn it. Especially games Laita sokeripala. En mä osaa laittaa sokeripalaa siihen. Jos mä menen siihen yrittämään laittaa mitään, mä saan sähköiskuja ja kuolen tietysti. Mä oon ihan kämenen sähköasioissa. Usko pois, mä varmasti tappasin itteni. Maybe better not screw around with electricity if you're not sure what you're doing. Exactly! That's what I said to Petri right there. I have no idea what to do with electricity. When it's electrical wires or anything, don't ask me. Remember, tech savvy. No. Not tech savvy at all. Spider's here to play a game with us and not the other way around. I mean, anyway, I'm open-minded. I'm an open-minded person. You guys were asking stuff, and I just wanted to answer it. That's all. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Doc? Well, let's find out what's up. Bugs Bunny Private published by Rave Digital Design Game. Warner Brothers, PAL Developments, and yeah, published by software. Nobody knows because this was not published. This is an unreleased game. You're an electrician yourself. Well, come on over to my place and tell me how to install lamps. And I'll pay you. 93, that's a pretty late C64 game. Yep. I don't even know the story behind these two games, why they weren't released. I mean, they're both made by the same company, but no idea why they weren't released. Dog was eating out of the garbage again. You really need to teach that dog not to go to the garbage. That is not food. Well, let's see what this game is all about. Yosemite Sam has robbed the bank. Find the evidence and then catch him with the loot. So he really is a private eye. Okay. Maybe because the game sucked? I don't know. I guess they weren't, I guess they didn't think they were good enough to release them. Likely couldn't find a publisher. Well, he did say that published by software. Because they were unreleased, so that might be the problem. They couldn't find a publisher. One potential company went belly up. There's another possibility. So many possibilities. Maybe somebody could look it up on a Wikipedia or something to, if you can find an explanation on why these were unreleased. The Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck games. Okay. They realized that I can actually go down. I got a carrot. That's a cool mechanic that a box actually goes underground. Yeah. Okay. Even if I stunned it, it still killed me. Also, some of those enemies reminded me of creatures. And apparently I'm out of whatever doohickey I was using to attack with. Didn't want to go down. Hey there, Bucket. Daffy Duck sabotaged the project. Maybe Teasel. I don't know. And hello. If that is a rental apartment, isn't it the landlord's business to install the plug for the lamp? Probably. I just never thought of asking it. They got the wrong character if you ask me. You recall there was a cartoon that had Daffy playing the Duck Twacy. Yeah, but hey. It's I don't know what the game developers were thinking. Or that Warner Brothers license costed too much. That's also a possibility. Is hit detection present? Yes, it is. I just don't know what kind of hit detection it is. Call it a detective game and it's a crammy platformer. It's a platforming and detecting game. Clues abound in the oddest places. You're going to run with that logic. I think we're all going to. That looks like a clue. A clue. It's going to kill me because there's a snake. Oh, that wasn't a clue. That was the defense item that I can use, I guess. Ow. Where the me helvettihin siitä. Suotan. Stop that. Stop appearing out of nowhere. How the hell am I supposed to know? How can I tell that those are things that will appear out of nowhere? And will these crows just stop doing the Medusa head thing from Castlevania? I don't like it. Bugs Bunny is like some sort of trickster god because he always gets the advantage over everyone else. Think about it. When has Bugs ever failed? In video games, a lot. You can do it if you know how, and connecting the lamp is pretty much the only one for a layman. If I was building a platform detective game, you would have gone with Pink Panther franchise instead. I think, well, there is a Pink Panther game, but it's a very bad game. This game, it looks like a bit of a slog with nearly impossible enemy placement and avoidability. I think the birds here act more like the hawks from the NES Ninja Gaiden. Well, actually, yeah. They only make one arc while Medusa heads go up and down in a... Yeah. I didn't even gather one clue. Yay, I stopped a snake. Everybody hooray. And now I'm out of the stuff that I can use. Some kind of a freaking... I'm sure it's tear gas that Bugs uses. I mean, what else would he use? Well, game over. Yep, that's a game over. Due to your poor performance, you have been taken off the case. Well, thanks. Bugs Bunny is not known for his detective capabilities anyway. Don't you just love it how much music this game also has? Like none. I always love that in games. No music at all. Since this is prototype, there may be intended routes and ideas that simply are not present. I think these games were fully developed, but just unreleased. That's all. Just thought it was interesting. In the cartoons, he's pretty much invincible. Well, this is not a cartoon, Robo. This is a video game. That's a totally different logic there. You're thinking cartoon logic. You gotta think video game logic here. You were thinking it was a flash bulb, hence the light bulb item. I guess so. You blind the enemies for a moment. I mean, they just come back and continue doing what they were doing. If this is a prototype, do you think there's a present debug thing, reindeer? Possibly. Light bulb, flash bulb. I can type, I swear. Let's try this again. Since the game is liking music and semi-quiet, you took that as a hint that the game was never completed. Well, it was. I only know that it was unreleased. Oh, there's a whole new level down here. I didn't go any further down. Whee! Going on my cart. Going super fast. What? No, no. Stop going in there. And the mine cart hurt me as it moved. Right. Well, at least I healed myself. Yay. Never know, fan patches may exist. Anything is possible. Yep. I have found the money. Ah, those I cannot flash? No, I don't want to go into the minecart. Be blinded by the light. At least this time I might be able to get to the high score list. Hooray! Ah, something else. Can I switch? Okay. So, I push space. I use that flashing light. That is a complete room flash. Also, it flashes the player. One reason not to go with Daffy. Duck can't burrow. True. So now that I can found some dollar bills, yo. What I do with it? I solve the case. Yeah, I'm sure that it does, mercenary. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be a full screen flash. If it didn't do that. Did I do that? Splish. Or should I say, psh. Haha. You're near me, but you cannot catch me. My minecart is too strong. Or something. Now why at me? We just found out today why Disney dressed Donald Duck in a sailor's outfit. Oh, do tell. Do tell. People are now curious of this thing. Why on earth did Sam hide money in subterranean tunnels that are caved in? Plot reasoning and games don't mix that often. It was association with water, ducks being able to swim. There's the connection. Ah, he's a duck, so he should be a sailor. Makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. See what I mean about these things that you're unable to see? Take that, you. And I cannot even stun that blob. Well, isn't that screwed up? You don't even have a possibility of stunning those. Screw this game. And there's not even anything here. Except a rock that I cannot even do anything with. Sam has legit mental issues. Well, at least he's not being chased by that environment. Oh, wait, he is. Yeah, what's up, duck? Ducks also fly. He could have been a pilot in a battle carrier. Yosemite once buried treasure, so maybe he's burying his loot. Possibly. It is a possibility that it is so. Haha! Ho ho! Hee hee! Ah! Ah! Wait! Woohoo! Nope. Those blobs. Gotta be really careful with them. You can barely spot them on the screen. Woo. And I got another dollar bill, yo. Dollar. Damn it. So I can't do anything here. I guess I'm still missing some evidence. The only character who is more insane than Sam is probably Taz. He's just a blathering lunatic. Well, that's what he is. He's a Tasmanian devil. He's not supposed to make any sense. But, I mean, they're Looney Tunes. Aren't they all supposed to be crazy in some ways? They're all loonies. Why did I jump? I jumped right into that diving bird. And again, I did it. I'm so bad at platforming these days. This rock looks like a duck. Have I been here before? I think I've been here before. Certainly been here before. What's next? A fish in a fisherman outfit? Taz had a game or two also. 2600 is the one you're familiar with. It was meh, even for those days. Did Disney ever have a fish character? Well, there was a fish in Pinocchio. Daffy is a narcissist. Yep. Your mom's husband has said that if he could reincarnate as any animal, he'd be a duck. Because ducks can fly, swim, and walk on land. Logic. Yep, they are all nuts. You know, they had a walrus in Alice in Wonderland. He was dressed like a rich aristocrat. Perhaps the loot is hidden in different places in the level each stage, so maybe those empty caves aren't always empty. I don't know. I mean, that's a good assumption, though. And this is where I got the weaponry. And I'm almost dead. Because this game is not that good. I do have to say, for the game, its defense, if it needs it, at least the controls are good. They're fluent. Responsive. The small fish in the fish bowl that the cat always tries to get. That fish. And whales are not fish, they're mammals. You forget that too. Wasn't that Lady and the Tramp? No, 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 small fish in the bowl with the black-white cat tried to always catch in the Geppetto's place. The cat was called... I think it started with an F. Ah, I don't remember that, but there was a little kitty cat and a little goldfish in the bowl that Geppetto owned. He talked to them when he was creating Pinocchio. You think you need to watch Pinocchio again? Been too long since you saw that. Well, apparently, because if you can't remember the cat and the fish. I mean, they're pivotal in the beginning. Yeah, Figaro. Thank you, Behemoth. Figaro. I didn't remember that it started with an F. I can't remember the name of the goldfish, though, but Behemoth, you remember that there was a goldfish? Right? Goldfish in the bowl that Figaro always tries to catch. Because he's a cat. That's what cats do. Crazy cats. Going into aquariums and such to try to catch the fish. You do remember a fish. Not sure it was a goldfish. Well, it was golden fish. But there was a fish in the bowl. Help me out here, Behemoth. You're my only hope. Think this is... Yes, Cleo. You got it right, Mark. At least you remember the fish. Yes, Figaro and Cleo. They do appear in random places. So I just have to go around and round and around in everywhere to find all the freaking bills? How many of these do I need to find? Everybody else think that this game is getting a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you find one build and you have to go through the whole freaking level to find the next one. You hardly remember anything about Pinocchio, to be honest. You only remember the cricket. This game is getting a bit loony. Jiminy the Crickety. And everybody remembers the lovely, lovely fairy. And when you think about the fairy, you start to realize how much of a bitch she is. You have to do all this for him to be a real boy. Come on, lady. Pinocchio is nothing but a freaking puppet. Just turn him into a real boy like Geppetto wants him to be. Gotta go through all that life learning crap. Then he gets eaten by a freaking whale. Ah, there's another one. I'll try. I'm just only trying to get through this first level at least. Then I'm gonna change to the Daffy Duck game. The bills only appear in order as you collect them. Well, they could be in an order. They just don't know the order. Summing up a Looney Tunes great game. Good effort, but needed something. You remember the fairy. You try to never mock unreleased games, mainly because you never know what the finished product would have been. Yeah, this game is surely lacking music. This was back in the day when Disney characters smoked and nobody said anything. I don't remember that many Disney characters smoking, except in some shorts. But I don't remember that much happening in... Well, actually... There was a lot of smoking back in the day in Disney cartoons. Especially with the goofy shorts and whenever there was Pete in some of them. Even Goofy smoked in his shorts. And now I gotta get the key. You see? It changed. It's not the arrow's not pointing to a dollar bill, yo. Now it's pointing to a key. So that's what we need to find. Whoop. Ha. Whoa. No, that get the paper. Yeah. Yep, that flash bulb doesn't work on these whatevers those are. I mean, what are those even supposed to be? Those blobs. They don't belong in this kind of a game, if you ask me. Kind of awesome how you can dig around through the ground. Better take that left turn at Albuquerque. Nice spelling of Albuquerque there. The dollar changed to a key, just about to clear the stage. Apparently, I just need to find the key. You were thinking a couple of more ideas, so who knows what might have been included in the final release, though this does feel like most of the ideas are there. Walrus in Alice in Wonderland smoked a cigar. Unless that means the door has been open, and that's what I'm about to check. Now that you think of it, you do remember Disney cartoons always trying to force feed some moral lesson in their cartoons. Yep. Didn't Scrooge McDuck smoke cigars? I don't think so. I don't think Scrooge ever smoked. But I do remember many Goofy cartoons. He smoked a lot in them because they were real life situations. And I do remember at some point... I think Donald was trying to teach Huey, Dewey, and Louie some lessons of life, and he shoved like thousands of cigars in their beaks. He was like, yeah, smoke that crap. See how you like it. Teaching them a lesson in the hard way, you know. Donald Duck is not the best parent, when you think about it. Lazy Bum, who is very competitive and compulsive in many situations. Poor Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Triplet geniuses. With the crappiest surrogate father ever. They also could say jackass and only implied was about a donkey. Yep. No wonder you have such a shining morality nowadays. You want to say those bouncing blobs are Gianna leftovers? Probably. Like there was this one game you saw a while back about a fox that needs to hunt for food for his mate. The C64 game felt really polished. I think I know what game you're talking about. The Fox Strikes Back or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. They are clearly shoop-da-whoops ready to firing their lasers. Not black enough. But as you dealt with finding the food, progressing became far too repetitive and required far too much travel. To be fair, they weren't his actual kids, just his nephews. That they were. Donald has anger issues. That he does. You should play the best of Wile E. Coyote game ever released. Star Paws. I have played the Star Paws before, like a couple of years ago. You think that was the name of it? No, that's what that came to mind when you're talking about a fox. Fox Strikes Back. But I do remember that also in the game you shot the dogs that were trying to hunt him. Had to catch apples from trees. It was a weird game. Google says it's the Fox Fights Back. Yeah, I have tried that game. Really weird. Really weird game. Interesting, you should say that. Do you know that Mickey Mouse's first spoke line was? I wonder what Mickey Mouse's first line was. Donald has more like PSTD issues considering that he was in the Navy. No, he just has anger issues. In that cartoon, Donald thought that his nephews had stolen a box of cigars to smoke themselves. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's like we said, he has anger issues, so he really thought that the boys did buy that box for themselves, but it was a gift for Donald. I remember the ending now. Now that you mention it, I remember that cartoon vividly. Very vividly, I remember it. There was one episode that Donald took care of his anger issues, only for his love Daisy to break into a rage at the end, start beating him up for him insulting her hat. Oh yeah, he did go through a course of anger management, and he became like a suave kind of a man. And then he just made one more remark of Daisy, and she broke into a rage. Yeah, I remember that too. I've seen a lot of Disney cartoons back in the day. Mickey's first word was hot dogs, as he was a hot dog seller. Then he goes on to insult the theater stage manager by telling the audience, "It's a bumhole's dance, keep your money in your pants." You go on YouTube to hear it for yourself. Mickey Mouse, in the beginning, he was not the lovable character that everybody knows and loves these days. Mickey Mouse was trash in the beginning. He beat up anything he could see. He would kick a dog. He would slap Minnie. He would just strangle a dude. Yeah, Mickey Mouse was bad. He was bad. In the early days, Mickey Mouse was just rudest, tootinest, roughest, toughest mouse out and about. There were different times in the 30s and 40s when it came to humor, you know. At least they considered that kind of stuff humor. And I'm getting myself killed here. Then again, the whole world is always against Donald in cartoons. Well, that's one of his other traits. Bad luck. I mean, it's in his theme song in the cartoons that who gets all the bad luck? No one but Donald Duck. And even he says, yeah. It's in his freaking title song that he gets all the bad luck. And he agrees. It's his trait. Donald shorts, Goofy shorts, way better than Mickey shorts. I agree. Mickey Mouse is nothing compared. Mickey Mouse is always a bit boring to me. I never enjoyed his cartoons that much. But Donald and Goofy, the best. And also, hey there, Vissel. You can't believe he said bumhole, though. Mickey is still an annoying tattletale spy kid. Amazing what a little time and image alteration can do to iron out such mousy issues. For some reason, Mickey Mouse was never popular at all here. We were all about Donald Duck. We still are. I mean, in Finland, we have our own magazine for the Disney comics and everything, and we call it Donald Duck. Not Mickey Mouse. Our main character here from the Disney characters is Donald. Always been Donald. For years, for decades, we have had our own publishing for the Disney comics and everything. And that comic is called Donald Duck. So there you go. That we love Donald Duck way more than Mickey Mouse. I do remember that whenever I got those comics and everything, and if there was just a Mickey Mouse comic in there, I skipped it. Because I found the Mickey Mouse comics boring. They were not funny. They were not interesting. They were very serious when it came to Mickey Mouse. There was not much humor in them. They were very serious adventure type of comics, but they were boring because they were still very silly. So it didn't make sense that they were trying to go with the whole serious adventure type or a mystery or a detective comic. But there were some silly elements to it, like sci-fi or fantasy. It just was a weird mix of stuff that didn't work, for me at least. You've seen an early Superman toon. The Man of Steel had some really American viewpoints. That's how they were in the 30s. So Donald chose Jinxed when creating his character. I guess so. At least he agrees that the world is against him. That's what Donald Duck does. He's a tragic character. He is. First, Mickey Short, plain crazy and not Steamboat Willie. Mickey was a complete jerk who kidnaps Mickey on a plane so he can force her to kiss him. Yep. Like I said, Mickey Mouse is a dick in the early days. And he kicked the dog who was trying to get on the plane or something. Wasn't there some game on cartridge where you can... you went through the history of Mickey's cartoons starting with Steamboat Willie? Not really sure, but there was a, there is a game on the Sega Genesis, and I think it's also an SNES game where Mickey Mouse really goes through all of his old cartoons, and it starts with the Steamboat Willie. I guess that's what you're talking about, Mercenary. Hey there, Grummel. Same here in Norway, Mickey sucks. Power to Donald and Goofy. You heard Plain Crazy was not a commercial release like Steamboat Willie, but technically, yes, Plain Crazy was his first cartoon. Yeah, everybody always thinks that Steamboat Willie was his first cartoon, but Steamboat Willie was the first commercial release. But there were a couple of cartoons before Steamboat Willie. And Steamboat Willie was the one that made Mickey Mouse popular. Charlie Brown is another tragic character, and nothing ever works out for that guy. Well, it's Charlie Brown. Kuka ei tykkää Mikistä, koska se on sellainen vittu kyylä. No niin se on. Paskakasa. Sellainen helvetin tylsä protagonisti, jolle ei oikein ikinä käy edes niissä etsiväsariksissakaan mitään. They're talking in Finnish how Mickey never gets hurt or anything, even in his detective stories, nothing happens to him. He might get knocked out, but that's it. They're very boring. Like I said, I never read those Mickey Mouse stories because I always found them boring. Personally, your favorite Disney character was, Professor Von Drake. He was both educational and entertaining. Yeah, I loved the Von Drake too. I watched those cartoons over and over again because they were Ludwig von Drake. Yes, Ludwig von Drake. He always rolled that R when he talked. Professor Von Drake. Epic Mickey and Mickey Mania. Yeah, Mickey Mania was the one that I was thinking of because somebody played that recently. I don't remember who it was, but I watched the live stream of somebody playing Mickey Mania on the Genesis. And yeah, Epic Mickey is one of the newer games that is also the same kind, that he goes through his old cartoons and everything. There's a guy on YouTube who actually worked on the game and a few various other Sega games who played through Mickey Mania, giving comments about the development. Even Disney pushes Steamboat Willie as Mickey's origins. Yeah, I guess they've forgotten about their own stuff. Also, Pluto is just a boring dumb fuck. I kind of enjoyed Pluto's adventures at times. But the only downside with Pluto was that he was always with Mickey because he was Mickey's pet. So that sometimes made it boring because Mickey was there. Speaking of old cartoons, you watched the 1920s Felix the Cat cartoon called Uncle Tom's Crabbin'. The blatant open racism was pretty shocking. You swear that you nearly spat out your drink. Yeah, Felix the Cat had some... Well, it's the 20s and it's a different era of time. Things weren't censored much back in the day. The only thing that was pretty much censored was swearing. Because it's a cartoon for kids, so no swearing at least. But do leave all the racism and other stuff in there, because nobody gives a fuck about that here in the 1920s and 30s. Tatomi! Yo, tervetuloa linjoille. Watching old tunes with a modern PC viewpoint is like getting your guts punched in. The only one where you actually enjoyed Mickey while being a main character is Fantasia, because he never talks in that. But yeah, he is pretty much good in that, because he never talks. Never does anything but being silly. Your favorite is Goofy, all the way. Goofy is good. Donald Duck, Goofy, I'll go for either one any day of the day. Any time of the day. You have a lot of cartoon lovers here, not surprising. Yeah, it's kind of interesting also. Very interesting. We're playing a Warner Brothers game. And we're talking about Disney. So who's your favorite Looney Tunes character then? Help, your stream won't load anymore. Even the ads freeze. I'm sure you've tried. Yep. Crap. This is not good. I'm just trying to find the key so we can finally get out of here. Damn it! We didn't get out. Fine. I don't give a flying fuck anyway. Do I get to put my name on the list now? 3,700 points is pretty good. Yay. Woohoo! I got my name on the list. So how well did I do? 3rd place? 4th? 2nd place! Yay. Original voice of Goofy was actually in a couple Looney Tunes shorts. Yeah, he was. He was. If you dislike Mickey Mouse, go watch Prostitute Mickey cartoons. You'll probably love it. It actually made you laugh out loud. You mentioned Prostitute Mickey cartoons in the Discord, I think, at one point. Maybe I should go check them out. Seem to have buried the bunny for a while there, defying logic on how he breathes. Air holes. Bugs Bunny has his ways. Favorite Looney Tunes character will always be Wile E. Coyote. Your mom's favorite was always Marvin the Martian, though. I like Marvin the Martian. I think Daffy Duck is the most likable. Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote is hilarious. Favorite Looney Tunes character? Foghorn Leghorn. That's a good one, too. Duck Amuck is a good short. It's a great short. You love Looney Tunes as well, but pretty much every character is funny in their way. Even the most obscure ones, like the little old lady who is Tweety's keeper. You mean Grandma? I think that's the only name they ever gave her, that she's just Grandma. That's an original opinion, if something. Yeah, but many people don't like Foghorn Leghorn. I don't know why, but I enjoy Foghorn Leghorn. The worst Looney Tunes character is Tweety. Yeah, Tweety is not funny. Sylvester? Really funny. But Tweety? Nah. Tweety always says the same things. No originality with Tweety. But Sylvester? He's funny. Looney Tunes characters defy logic? I never heard of such a thing. Other option for Finns is, of course, the classic Paska Anka, if you prefer that type of... yeah, Paska Anka. It translates to shit duck. Pretty much that the character is a parody of Donald Duck. It goes all the way, you know, being drunk all the time, cursing and everything, calling everybody bitches and whores and such. Classic cartoon. Parody. Your favorite Looney Tunes character has to be Daffy Duck. Here's a character that has the most ridiculous and outrageous plans. Then when they fail, he sets the bar even higher and tries again. Brilliant. Yeah, Daffy Duck is great. You say one you found the worst was Pepe. You just never found him that entertaining. Yeah, Pepe Le Pew is also one of those characters that doesn't really work out that well. I mean, maybe 2, 3 of his shorts are funny, but most of all, nah. If you really hate Mickey but love annoying voices, watch Senor Pelo's Mickey Mouse parodies.
I thought that also a putty cat.
Putty twat. Putty twat. That would be interesting to hear Tweety say putty twat. Not putty tat, but putty twat. They were just original comics with rewritten speech bubbles. That's what Paskanka was? Oh yeah, actually it was. I was thinking of something else. There was another, actually there was some hand-drawn, like on some Angel Fire or GeoCities site in the early days, where somebody actually made parodies of Donald Duck comics. I thought it was Paskanka, but actually, yeah, Paskanka is the original comics with rewritten speech bubbles, and that was hilarious to read. Daffy had some really good moments in the new Looney Tunes show. I haven't seen the new Looney Tunes show. Never seen any of it. Does the cat in Pepe Le Pew have a name? Lady Cat. That's pretty much. Or Penelope. Yeah, Penelope Pussycat. Yeah, Penelope. That's her name. Yep. You had some parody comic book that had Nakuranka. You like Marvin the Martian? Who doesn't? I mean, who doesn't love Marvin the Martian? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. You always thought it was a nameless character. Nope. The cat actually had a name, Penelope. Now that you mention it, I was like, yep, that's the name, Penelope. You weren't saying Marvin was bad, just not your top character. Well, I wasn't saying that he shouldn't be your top character, but I'm just saying my own opinion that Marvin is fun. No way, you thought you were the only one that called the GeoCities that. I mean, it's GeoCities. There was nothing good out of that place, ever. You always thought that the cat in comics was Sylvester. Well, Sylvester is the only one with who always goes after Tweety, and there's also the bulldog. Can't remember his name. Who always beat up Sylvester and then the grandma. But Penelope is the lady cat that Pepe Le Pew always tries to get. You know, always had the hots for. If it was GeoCities, it could be in archive.org now. Could be. Because everyone just dumped their website junk to that host. Maybe a reason it eventually failed. Yep. Pepe Le Pew was a partial inspiration for Johnny Depp's portrayal of Jack Sparrow. Did you mix Paskanka with Arne Anka? Yes! That's the one. Arne Anka. Yeah, I did mix them. Did mix them, Behemoth. Did. Arne Anka is the one that I was thinking about. Another obscure character, the mad scientist who tried to remove Bug's brain to put it in a big scary robot. That same episode also had the big orange fur monster. Oh yeah! I don't remember the scientist, but I do remember the big orange fur monster. I don't remember the scientist though at all. Angel Dumpster Fire wasn't that much better, to be honest. Nope. They both were bad sites. Maybe you should start the next game loading. Think we'll be here a while. True, because it's gonna be another Warner Brothers Looney Tunes game. Because I'm gonna be playing the Daffy Duck next. Red Monster's name is Gossamer. I'm almost expecting the Cheetah Men to suddenly appear with this music. Go with the flow then. Funny how you just slightly remember that creature and the name, yet such a backwoods character that is rarely seen. Daffy Duck. That certainly looks like Daffy. I mean, perfectly looks like Daffy. Really good art. And that looks like Daffy. Starring in the Great Paint Caper. We got music. But the old Mr. T versus everything memes were GeoCities and Angel Fire. Are you suggesting those were in top quality? Then again, your first website was on Angel Fire. I think everybody's was. The evil scientist from Looney Tunes was voiced by Peter Lorre. True, that is true. I just didn't remember that. I really need to see that. Okay, people, I've got a question. Since we are talking about Looney Tunes characters, who knows the name of the witch? Anybody know the name of the witch? And now you know who that Pepe Le Pew guy is. Got it mixed up because in Finland he was named Henri. True. We always name everything our own. Witch Hazel, yes. Matami Mimi. The Finnish version names. Nice kivemmelsääri. Repessuos. This proves that Daffy is better than Bugs. Yeah, because we got music? Well, apparently this game was made 1 year earlier, so apparently the Bugs Bunny game was totally not finished. But this game seems to be finished, but both were unreleased. Never seen a monster do the work of an evil scientist. C64 was capable of some pretty decent graphics and music. You were to say you would say it even gave the NES a run for its money and even predated it. First website was in a place with an URL so long no human could ever remember it. Matami Mimi, Hazel, Griselda. Yeah, it's Witch Hazel, that's her name. I still remember fondly the Bugs Bunny cartoon where he saves Hansel and Gretel from Hazel and becomes the target instead. I just remember everybody, when they mention Hansel's name, they're all like, Hansel? 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 It's like the weirdest name we've ever heard. Doesn't make any sense why they were so confused about the name. It's good, yeah, it's good, it's good. That cartoon is so weird. Love it. And also, Hazel in the end turns into a lovely, plump, pink bunny for Bugs. Weird. Let's play this game. The studios, get ready. Okay, studios, get ready. What about me? What about the player? Hey, there's the bulldog.
Hey!
Can I talk to you? Oh, Mark Anthony. That's the dog's name. Right, Mark Anthony. Hi there, Buster. Hello, Daffy. How are you? I'm a bit hungry.
Have you any tips?
The gates need unlocking.
Hey, will this help?
No.
You're despicable.
Goodbye, Daffy. What are you doing? I'm looking for the lunchbox. And Q to exit. Okay. Apparently I cannot go to the store. Whee! I don't trust that flying bird. A lunchbox. Hey, Mark. I got your lunchbox already. Will that help? No. But you said you wanted the lunchbox. I guess I need to put some food in it or something. You can't open that. That was a great bit. Hansel? 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 Space doesn't do anything. Okay. Whoop. Still don't trust that origami bird. And the face is weird. Nope. Ah, hey, it's Porky. One of these kind of games looks decent, but the gameplay is mostly something that's maybe something for some reason. Yep. Hollywood is really lively when even those movie clacker boards are animated. One of your personal favorites is the one with Bugs and the vampire. Hocus Pocus, I'm a bat. Okay, I'm a bat too. I don't remember that one much. I have seen it, but I don't remember anything about that one. I need to find it and watch it. All-time favorite was the parody of Wagner's The Ring opera with a spear and magic helmet. Bugs, you mean? His name is Bugs, not Bug. Bugs absolutely destroys Elberflood in that one. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Any notes about a button needed to enter doors? It's a plucked pigeon, probably. The way I entered the door is press down the fire button and push up. That's how it worked. So, let's see. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
These are like lines from the cartoons.
Have you any tips? Do you have any candy?
Nope. What are you doing?
I don't understand.
I'm just asking what you're doing, what you're up to. Just... never mind.
You're despicable. Goodbye, Daffy. Daffy.
Ah, a coin. So I've got a coin. Right. I didn't want to talk to you. Get away. I need to go through the store. Whoop. Ah, a donut. And something else. A bag of candy. That's what Porky was talking about. So maybe I can give this to him. Porky, Porky, Porky. Will this help? The wooden little ladder is broken. Any dip? I'm sorry, I don't. Well, I gave him a bag of candy and he just tells me that the wooden ladder is broken. Good. I guess that's helpful in some ways. Your favorite is Daffy Duck's Ghostbusters. It's a good one. Bugs and the Vampire bit was a part of Daffy Duck's Quackbusters. Oh yeah, not the Ghostbusters, Quackbusters collection, which is where you know it from. There's the one with Sylvester and Porky spent the night in a haunted mansion. That's a good one too. But the Quackbusters was kind of a later show, like in the 70s or something. Well, the ladders don't seem broken to me. A loony card. Okay. And more money. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Da, 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 da. 420 plates it, people. Mark, you really don't need anything with this lunchbox. Any tip? The gates need unlocking. Okay. Whoop. 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 Yep, yep, yep. Whoop! Ah, the ladders are broken. How the hell do I fix them? It's just missing 2 rungs. Oh, I get it. I need to go to the store. Rats! Or rats! The door's locked. Anything in the guardhouse that I could get? Alright. Rats! The door's locked. Can I climb this? No. Can't open that. Whoop. I really need to get in there. I need all of that food for the lunch box. Can I use this? I'm not tall enough. Rats! The lift's not here. Well, I was trying to push the button. No, I guess I can't reach it. I wanted to go up. Because I want to see what happens with this. I guess the money's the loot that Bugs didn't find last game. Well, the Bugs Bunny game was the next game after this one. If we go in order when these were made. Cryptic clues, what a horrible night to have a curse. Oh, please no. Oh. I remember a cartoon when Daffy and Porky have to share a hotel room, and that way Daffy harassing him is just hilarious. Can't remember the name of the cartoon though. It is from the late 80s. There were a couple of those stitched together collections where they took old bits and animated the storyline between the bits. Oh yeah, one of those. And there is Where's My Dinner? Where's My Hussenfesser? Did you just notice mild parallax scrolling? Can't you climb the stairs outside? What stairs? And yes, there is some parallaxing going on in the background. I couldn't do anything with the lift. The elevator is not functional. So I do need to get some keys instead of this loony card. At least this game is a lot easier than the Bugs Bunny one. That I like. No harsh elements of sudden things appearing here and there. Will this help? No. Any tips? Despicable. Your death. Despicable. It's one of my favorite cartoons, the rabbit season, duck season. You're despicable. Oh, it doesn't work. The lift is not here. Maybe it is upstairs. Because there is the elevator doors here. Okay.
Hey, I'm going down.
Nice of you to notice. And now we're down here. Okay. Ow! I got hit! My first, the damage to my energy. No. No. At least this game is a lot more fun than the Bugs Bunny one. A lot more fun. Whoop. All the way to the right, it looked like a gate. Well, these are locked gates. Rabbit season, duck season is probably one of the most renowned ones. It is. I think everybody remembers Rabbit season, duck season. And also one of my favorite Daffy Duck Alone cartoons is Duck Dodgers in the 24th century. I think I found out the name of the Daffy cartoon. Might have been Daffy Duck Slept Here. what was the point to that? Well, now the lift isn't downstairs, so we can go upstairs easier. Hey, Mark. Will this help? No. What are you doing? Looking for the lunchbox. I found you the freaking box. What? And now we're gonna go up. Duck Dodgers in the 24th century. Also another one, well, Porky Pig and Marvin the Martian are in it. But also one of the other Daffy Duck Porky Pig cartoons that I really like. Robin Hood. Where Daffy Duck is Robin Hood. Yeah, exactly, Goblin. Yeah, one of my favorites. Duck Dodgers and Robin Hood. I mean, seriously, Mark, I have it. Hey there, Buster. I have the lunchbox right here. How does that not help? Do I really need to get the food from the store for it? How do I fix the frigging... Are we missing something? I got a feeling we're missing something. I do like the animations and everything here because they look exactly like they do in the cartoons and everything. I mean, it's easy to tell which character it is. And the animations are nice. Why was this unreleased? Come on! They would have made tons of money with this game. I'm sure many people would have enjoyed it. Whoop. What?
A big deal.
This game reminds of Garfield's Big Fat Hairy Deal, and not in a good way. It's got some similarities. Duck Dodgers would have made an excellent spin-off cartoon. Instead, we got Darkwing Duck.
Hey, are you saying Darkwing Duck is bad?
Besides, Darkwing Duck is Disney, not Warner Brothers. Can you go through the backdrop? An answer would be a no. Whoop, yep, whoop. Licensing issues, most likely seeing what kind of crap was published. Darkwing is great. Yes, Darkwing Duck is fantastic. You don't think there is a connection between Duck Dodgers and Darkwing? Never mind, you thought one could have been loosely inspired by the other. Well, the problem is, Duck Dodgers is Warner Brothers, Looney Tunes, and Darkwing Duck is Disney. That's the problem. They're totally different franchises. You would say that they are rivals. But still, Darkwing Duck is great. I watched the shit out of that show when it was on TV. That's always a great time when Darkwing Duck was on TV. Besides, Darkwing is a part of a much larger Duck universe. Both do have ducks. The Darkwing is more connected to DuckTales and derived from that universe. I mean, they're connected because both of them have Gizmo Duck. Actually, I haven't tried the elevator to go more up. Let's go try that. Maybe there is a third floor. No, I can't climb up the pipe. I've tried it. I know, Robo, I was just pulling your leg and just joshing you, you know. That, hey, were you trying to make fun of Darkwind? Now, apparently it only goes up and down. When I push the button, it moves, but I can't do. Alright, let's see. First we push up, and then push the button. Now, jumping. Yep. Can't go up, or further up, or further down. A mercenary, lay it on me. Lay any ideas. Same universe as Uncle Scrooge, which is Donald and Gizmo, yada 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 yada. Well, it's Disney, so. As long as we're on the subject of epic cartoon ducks, DuckTales all the way. Indeed. Can you send the lift to the ground floor and then check the roof of the lift? No, because he won't go through the door. Daffy says that the lift is not there, so he won't go through. That answer is about the only question you had left about this game. Good evening all. Hello there, Phantom. You're gonna post that funny Daffy cartoon on Discord. Do it. DuckTales was your drug every day after school. Well, for us it was early morning cartoons when they showed them, so for me it was DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Gummy Bears, a little bit of Tailspin. They did show some Looney Tunes shorts before the Disney cartoons. What else was there? A little bit of Goof Troop. I watched that. Darkwing Duck, of course. And I did watch a little bit of Quack Pack as well, but the and Quack Pack is maybe I could get some rungs from this somehow. Break up this. You went for the whole Disney afternoon. You were homeschooled for a good while, so you had the advantage of seeing a lot of good cartoons. Nice. Very nice. Rescue Rangers and Tailspin were also freaking phenomenal. Oh yeah, Batkis. Yep. Your aunt had those on the VHS and we watched those all the time. Well, I think we've exhausted this game. Can't figure out what the hell we're supposed to do. Can't open these doors. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? I went higher because I got hit by the bird. Now I understand. Yep. I can jump on the enemies. But do I destroy them? I don't know. There's one way to grind yourself a high score, I guess. Ah, I got hit by the bird. No, I'm getting killed by the clapper. Sup, Mark Anthony. We're stuck on Disney again, apparently. Looney Tunes are not the thing here, apparently. Kill me! Destroy me! I want to see what the game over looks like. Game over! Oh, brother. Like Daffy Duck says. Oh, brother. No, actually, that's Bugs. Back up. Busy dodging for potential falls, we never tried interacting. Interesting. Making points. Have you ever done a live stream of Castle Wolfenstein? Nope. Maybe try bouncing on an enemy over those crates in the broken ladder room? I should have tried that. Never thought of it. Should we go back? I don't I don't think Mercenary anybody wants to see more of this game. Unless people are still interested to see more of it. Which I highly doubt. I think we've had enough of this game. You just like it brainstorming. Yep. This game is so unreleased, GameFAQs has barely a clue aside from Daffy in a tux. Well, it is an unreleased game, so of course there are no walkthroughs or anything anywhere. Perhaps in the future you can find us a game based on a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I played the 3 Yogi Bear games. I played a Flintstone game. That's about it. But I have played Hanna-Barbera cartoon games. Oh yeah, Quick Draw McGraw. I've also played the Quick Draw McGraw. Play Garfield next. I don't want to. I hate that game. I know. Just know. If you want to watch somebody play Garfield, ask Tatomi. He knows how to play that game. Problem with Castle Wolfenstein on the C64 is the control layout is terrible, which is why you recommend it for the Apple IIe instead. Well, I don't play Apple IIe games here. Of course, T-Soul. Suggest anything you want. This is a random C64 live stream. Anybody just suggest games. But if I say no, that's my prerogative. That's my choice. I've played Handicap already. Already played Handicap, sorry. I didn't like that game at all. Nostalgia flash of the Garfield and Friends cartoon. I watched that a lot. The Garfield and Friends cartoon was a lot of fun. I don't want to play Aliens. I've already done videos of it and that was good enough for me. Bobo. Is Bobo really a game? Bobo? Bobo? Bobo. What's up? Hang on. Yep. Yeah. I thought... there it is. Detach. Zip. That was actually a cartridge image of the game, so I had to take it out. Bobo. Bobo? Bobo. Hansel? Hansel. Hansel? Archon. Archon has been on my suggestion list for ages. I just haven't, because Nathan wants me to play it, but as a 2-player game. Which is the way you need to play Archon, because it's a chess game. And, I can't find Bobo, Fanta. Tom and Jerry hunting high and low. They are hunting high and low. Not the same thing? But if the game has that music in the beginning, I will be like, why? Bobo, C64, and Amiga. Okay, I need to find this. Hang on. The only way for me to find it is actually because it is in my collection from the game database, GameBase 64. I'll just search it. So I can find out under what name it is. Oh, it's not from there. They don't have Bobo. Are you sure you've got the right name for the game? I think Bobo. Stir Crazy featuring Bobo, says Snoopy on his C64 page. Maybe that's the game you were thinking about? That's it. Okay. I'll download it very quickly. And there. Send it over. There. Unpacked. Okay. Or maybe I do have it, actually. Let me... So if didn't find it in Bobo, but the full name is Stir Crazy with featuring Bobo, there it is. And yeah, okay. So I do have it. Under S, you find Bobo. Yeah, in the S folder you find Bobo. Yeah, Biggie. So what have you guys been talking about? Tom and Jerry hunting ILO, aliens. C64 Wolfenstein 1 is playable, you just hate the controls. Huh? Aliens, the shooting game version. No thank you, I hate that one. It's really bad controls on that one. Archon is so much better with 2 players. Yeah, Nathan has been asking me to do a 2 morons video on Archon for ages. I just need to get the lazy bum here at some point, and I do mean wait. You can cheese out the AI so easily. Yep. Computer in Archon is pretty limited. Yep. Actually, the NES version of Archon's AI is a bit better. A bit. Have you ever considered playing any of the classic Ultima games? Those would be very long plays, though. I have played Ultima 1 on a live stream. And it was just 1 live stream. The AI from Archon 2 Adept will devastate. Yeah, the AI in Archon 2 is way too difficult. I really like the IBM version of Archon because it has 2 weapons which really balances out the gameplay. Ultima games on C64 were your very first RPGs. You have been in love with the genre ever since. I don't think I've ever played, back in the day, any RPGs on Commodore. At least I don't remember. Infogrames. Should be interesting. You posted videos for both Wolfenstein games on Discord so you can see for yourself what it's like. I know the Wolfenstein games in Goblin. You don't need to put those there. I know what the Castle Wolfenstein games are like. They're classic. I have seen many videos of them. I have seen playthroughs. Well, not maybe playthroughs, but I've seen also live streams. Somebody once live streamed Castle Wolfenstein. It was fun to watch. Gotta be all solid sneaky in those games. Find the things. You mean the updated version of Archon Classic on Steam? Jup, you love that game. You thought you were the only one who played that. This was fun on Amiga. Not familiar with the Steam version. Most versions just have the 1 weapon approach. Well, let's see what this Stir Crazy featuring Bobo. If we move from cartoon-based games, try Evolution next. Just don't suggest now for games. Suggest games once I'm done with this one. You didn't like Castle Wolfenstein that much. You found Beyond Castle Wolfenstein enjoyable. Don't worry, Teasel. Just remember, in due time. I don't want everybody just start blabbering out games while I'm playing a game or just about to start to play a different game. Otherwise, I will never remember what you have suggested. But at least it's not Stir Crazy featuring a Bobo. Then this would be Double Dragon. Now it has. Something happened. Okay. Yes, I have done mail order monsters. I have. A long time ago, one of my early Let's Play Blind videos. What the hell am I doing here? This is going to be a Bobo's Big Adventure. Oh, great. Potato Theater. Come on. Get it. Oops. Oops. Okay. This is something. So it's full of mini games. That's what this is. You played mail order monsters. Oop. Ah, clowns. Oh. Oops. It's like playing Arkanoid, kinda. Oops. Should have gone the other way. Really? Ah! Too many! Too many! Too many! Emulator speed too high? It's never too high. These are very accurate speeds. Played many older monsters to death, build all the characters to top tier. That game has flaws, mostly due to it being among the first of its kind. Okay, I was totally ready for that. Actually, it exists out of multi-minigames. Yep. I kinda got that, Fanta. There's just multiple minigames. Somehow a guy in prison peeling potato was not what I expected from the title. You should try this on Amiga sometime, maybe. The hell am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'll just do this until I get the high score. There, I got a high score. Is that great? After everyone peeled potatoes to death, they gained superpowers and bent all the bars. Hey. You can tell I really like it. Yeah, like it. Yeah. And that was it. That was it. Really. I don't know, Robo. I played lots of mini games that made no freaking sense. Tomoke, get out of here. No, seriously, get out of here. What have I told you about those jokes? Get out of here. I don't want your stupid jokes here. French game, enough said. Yeah. Oh, infogrames and their weird humor. Gabriel timed out Tomoke for 600 seconds. That's 10 minutes. That's a bit too cruel. 10 minutes, really? And reason? Nobody knows. But I did warn Tomoke about those jokes. The Flagged and others. I did warn him about them. But he doesn't listen. And that's how he should learn. 10 minutes of timeout should be enough for him. Anyway. Next suggestion. Infogrames made Alone in the Dark. That is a good game, right? In some people's minds, yes. Most people, it's okay. For me, no. I hate Alone in the Dark. Pitfall? No thanks. You meant 5 minutes. How can you do that? I think it gives you an option when you right-click on a person's name. There's an option on how many minutes you want to time them out. Will he be peeling potatoes while he waits? Probably. Buggy Boy? Not in the mood for it. I want new games that I've never played. Like Evolution that Teasel is suggesting. So let's go for Evolution. Evil Illusion. Buggy Boy is a good game, but I'm just not in the mood for it. Also kind of a minigame collection. Hopefully they're better than what we just, you know, had to go through. Evolution. Oh, it's on 2 discs even. Perfect. How about the West Bank sequel, Bankrun? Well, now that I've chosen this game, keep those other games that you have, keep them in mind, and suggest them after I've tried this. Have I played Falcon Patrol 2? Nope. Forbidden Forest? Played that many times. I've got a bad feeling about this. In that I actually may have played this before. How far can you evolve? I played this before. I remember this. This was a horrible game. Is this? Yeah. Not a good game, Teasel. I played this before. I lost my mind. I didn't like it. I'm going for Tom and Jerry. That game is bad. I didn't like it at all. I mean, you can like it as much as you want. My opinion about it is that it's crappy. It's bad game. I know like. Tom and Jerry hunting high and low. Let me see. Tom and T2. Got it. Hero. Played that many times already. But like I said, I'm going for Tom and Jerry hunting high and low. And T2. Tom and... There we go. Hero was difficult, but you liked it. Hero is a good game. But I played it many times. Finally, we got a title for the freaking cracking team. You said you were glad I wasn't there to hear your opinion. Yeah, I'm sure Mercenary was... I think Mercenary was the one who suggested the Evolution the first time. Maybe. I think so. But he wasn't around when I played all of those horrible games that he always suggests. The game before Jurassic World Evolution. This game is an ape sack. Timer locked. No. No collision with Tom. No. Yes. No. Cheese to pick up. I don't know. I may have tried this before, but I fucked up the trainer, which is this. I think I fucked this up last time. Yeah, Magic Byte's alright. But Magic Byte has always had that very cool logo. Just hands over crystal ball. Mysterious. Tom and Jerry. Yesterday you were banned for no reason from the worst game ever. What game was that, Fanta? Have I played Radar Rat Race? I know the name Radar Rat Race, but I'm not sure if I have played it. But like I said, just leave the suggestions and everything after the game. That minigame that made no sense, you were supposed to tuck other people so that they wouldn't snore and then sleep yourself. PUBG. PUBG, yeah, not the best game ever, but a lot of people still play it. And now one is Fortnite. I don't understand those games at all, why people love them so much. To me, they're just boring. I don't think I would ever enjoy playing those games, ever. Even if somebody gave me the game, I don't think I would ever play it. So, hunting high and low. Isn't PUBG still early access after how many years? I think it was 2 years ago when they released the first versions of it. I think so. It might still be early access. There's a lot of big games that are still early access. You think Fortnite is a mockery of other games and you heard it's free on Switch. Really? It's gotta be free? Huh. But still, Fortnite is super popular. I mean, if you just go and watch people... just search for Fortnite on Twitch, you'll find like thousands of streams of it. And I don't know why people are trying to make a living on Twitch when they're playing Fortnite. Nobody's gonna watch you playing Fortnite. People should go for originality on their streams, not for whatever game everybody else is playing right now. I will become popular. I can make this into a job right now. I'm gonna play some Fortnite. Oh look, I have 2 viewers after 6 hours of gameplay. Sings Hunting High and Low by Aha. I don't remember that one. But I was singing earlier, Hunting High and Low by Stradivarius. I am hunting high and low. It's released, but if you play it, you will think it's still in an alpha release. Yeah, the PUBG game is from whatever gameplay I've seen of it, it is totally not optimized. And still people love playing that game for some reason. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I never liked that phrase anyway. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If I'm gonna be a winner, don't give me a chicken dinner. Give me fucking money. I'm going to Disneyland. Whee! Yeah, I've played this before. At least it's starting a lot better than... You'd rather team up with friends in Fallout 76. We would team up. Definitely. I think the last time when I played this game, with the trainer, I fucked it up so that when I caught just one cheese, I won the game. Yeah. I think I turned on the radio by accident. Can I not get up there? I wanted to get that freaking hammer. Try to use it. Also, is Pepe, not Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzalez somewhere here? Sorry, you lose 30 seconds. But I want to tighten the 30 seconds, not lose them. English is a language. They should learn it when they make games. Blah, 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 blah. Up. Up. Stop it, Tom. No, Tom. No. Americans love their chicken. Apparently. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a chicken dinner, of course. But if I'm going to get a winning prize, I don't just want dinner. What is bad? What is good? I don't know. Help. Jeez! Woo! What kind of a mouse hole is this? I thought you live here. Jeez. Who left all these bowling balls and everything in there? Banana. Cheese. Banana. Can I use any of items here to stop it, Tom? Can I not use this banana? I'm a slippery mouse. No! No! Why can I not get up there? Finally. Ow. Going too high. You're pathetic. Well done, Jerry. You are the winner. Yay, I win. You're eating some leftover chicken for lunch right now. Well, good for you. I did this. I did say that chicken dinner, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with chicken for lunch or anything. Chicken is great. I'm just saying, if I'm a winner, I don't want a chicken dinner. Just a chicken dinner. If I'm gonna be a winner, give me freaking money. Or a hot babe. With the chicken dinner. You thought that Jupp was leaving, and he didn't say anything like that. He just said, "Hey now, eating some leftover chicken for lunch right now." The end. Frito Rat Race is exactly what it says in the tin. At least Jerry is nice to Tom. The game is actually a lot longer, but oh well, eventually you'll get that trainer fixed. I don't know how it is a lot longer. Feels like I just won the game. You think it's fire or something that causes you to knock down hammers, bowling balls, and bananas all the time to be stopped with? I'm guessing you're ending your sentence with that. To knock him out. That's what I thought, but it wouldn't do anything. Nothing worked. So it's starting all over because I pushed the. Well, at least I can try to find out if I can drop any items on Tom. No! No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You know. First you learn grammar, then you tell me if I lose a game. Assholes. Sometimes Jerry is just too freaking unpredictable. God damn, these controls are crap. Takes him forever to turn. And then you can run. Ah, it's down. If I push... Ah! And sometimes he just won't do anything. I don't like this game. I hate this game. I'm done with this game. Go screw yourself, Tom and Jerry. It's the controls that aggravate me. The controls and everything. Ugh. Just looked over at this recommended channels frame. Fortnite. Yeah. I mean, it's the only game that apparently people want to stream these days. Nothing but Fortnite, PUBG, League of Legends. It's incredible that still League of Legends is so popular as it is. Games. Give me games. 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 Guys, games. Games, guys. Come on, games. Squiddy and the Bowfish. I haven't seen you in a long while. C64 had a port of Metal Gear. Oh yeah, it does have. Oh. Even has a port of Prince of Persia on the C64. Yeah, that was done later. It's not a real release. It's just an unofficial port. But they did good work on it. Isn't it any wonder your most current generation consoles have the low library counts? None. People don't have imagination these days anymore. They just, it's all about the crowd control or something. Radar Rat Race or Legacy of the Ancients? I'll try Radar Rat Race. Even if you later found out it was a Rally X clone. I think I've played Rally X. But I do know Radar Rat Race, the name. I mean, not sure if I've ever played the game myself. If I haven't, you'll find out as soon as I find it. Hang on a second. I have to close this because that's the newer version of Vice. Actually, isn't that the newer version? Let me see. I have to close it because it is the newer version of Vice. And it doesn't... And the tape images on it don't work. It just won't play them. Why is it so much wider than before? Wide load. Commodore 64 has gone fat. Okay, let's find that rat race. I did find it, but like I said, it was a tape image. So, Radar Rat Race. Unlimited lives? No. Push F1 to run. Okay. Commodore Electronics. There it is. Oh. I don't have my joystick plugged in the emulation. Whoopsie. Yeek. Might be still be the wrong port. Nope. That's not the. Nope. Could somebody pull up a technical difficulties sign here? Come on. I'm not even playing the game. It's on automatic because nothing works. Technical difficulties. Because this version doesn't recognize the controller. There. Ugh. Okay. Technical difficulties, please, for example. Right? Alright, let's see if now it works. Still must be the wrong port. Yep. No! Eek. Well, these are not... Actually, they're supposed to be rats, but with those big ears, these are mice. So it should have been called Radar Mice Race. All your cheeses belong in my gullet. What? Hey, son of a bitch. Game over. Oh, it is a Rally X. That's pretty much what it is. I played at Rally X types, other clones. But yeah, that's just that. Okay, next. Radar Rat Race. For some reason, you're thinking there's a print version of the game which consists of a basic program with crap ton of data statements. Legacy of the Ancients is more of a long play thing. Probably would make multiple episodes to complete. Well, Legacy of the Ancients then is a game that I might try at some point. If not now. If Vice had a bunch of pop-ups while you were playing, would that be called a forced advice? Don't remember it being a keyboard only, but hey, it's been like 25 years. Ah, rats. They're having a flashback from your high school tech days. Guys made the C64 anime of techies looking over a broken TV. Fire button drop star screen behind you. It was to be played on the closed circuit television network when things went wrong. Interesting. Let's see if those stars help me. Hey. Where the hey you? Where did that come from? They came from behind. Ooh, double points. Double meal. I'm glad those cats don't move. Oh crap, I'm cornered. I've done goofed. No! Damn it! I was so close. What do you mean the music is very monotonous? Oh, that wasn't you guys talking. That was in my mind. So, how do I get to the rest of the cheeses? Cheese. Crap. This music sure isn't getting annoying at all. Yeah. Ever tried Montezuma's Revenge? Thousands of times. Thousands of times. Thousands. This music is annoying. You forget what the Rally X version of the cats were. But they never moved. You only wish the music had more effort placed into it than the reskin of arcade. So, what do we have next? Montezuma's Revenge was a bit like a more awesome version of Pitfall. Perhaps the game What Goes Up? Well, perhaps the game What Goes Up then. I don't know what that is. What goes up? Well, I'm sure it must come down. And also, what was the sequel to the West Bank? I'll try that after What Goes Up. Bank Run, you believe. Okay. Keep that in mind. Well, let's see what goes up. Must come down, usually. Load star. Down, down, down to what goes up. Okay. Hey there, Turkin. What comes up must go down. Spinning wheel, round and round. Ever since your top line of space exploration vehicle got smashed into a planet that should have looked here where it was going, you wish you could have just forgotten the whole thing. As you're trying to traverse an unusual series of tunnels to get to the nearest spaceport, was it enough trouble to get into? Okay. I need to push a button. Okay. 1991. Ow. It is now 5 years later. Yeah, we read this already. Ever since. Yeah. Okay. Play it again. I think I got shot already. But also, what comes up and they must go down then. Load Runner. Don't think I have played that yet? I have played Load Runner. Maybe not on a live stream, but I have played Load Runner. I'm not good at it. Trust me. It's a platforming game. Do you expect me to be good at platform games? Have you not seen how bad I play them? Have you not seen how bad I am at them? If you have not, then where have you been? Platforming games are not my thing anymore. I used to be good at them. Only a few platform games. There are only a few platform games where I'm good at. Impossible Mission, Mega Man 1 and 2. That's about it. At least 3 games where I'm good at. Do I want to play with a joystick? Yes. Down, 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 two. What, goes, up. Johnny Harris, yeah. Who the hell is Johnny Harris? Can I play the game? Loading stage 1. Basics. You once played Lone Runner years ago trying to clear it. How did they think anyone could clear all of 150 levels without same function? Somebody who doesn't have a life. Or too much time on their hands. People that are over positive about a greater weight to fall if something goes wrong. People that are negative only have one way. Up. You live by this. Are you ready? Nope. Because I don't know what I'm playing. Okay. Cannot... Okay, I cannot jump, but I blew up. That's good, I guess. Whee. Conan was one infuriatingly broken-ass platform game. It was just... Conan also... What Conan are you talking about? Which Conan? Commodore 64? NES? There were lots of Conan games. Use a bomb to get in here. Okay. I think I already used my bomb. Let me in. Rockets allow upward movement. Be sure to grab this. I mean, I know that there is a Conan Barbarian game, which was just a, well, was just, copy of a Myth. It was pretty much the same game. Just a reskin to look like Conan the Barbarian. Shields let you travel through acid. Apparently, I need to activate the shield somehow. I have no idea what all these items are, what they do, or how to use them. Or how to even go over gaps. I mean, there must be a way. Yay. I don't know how to use any of these items that I have. Nothing in this game makes sense to me. Can I even go up? Nope. You tried a game from your Amiga library yesterday named Deflector. It's some kind of puzzle game where you have to direct lasers to do stuff in order to complete levels. Yeah, I played that game. It was actually a fun game. I think so. You didn't understand much the little you tried, and you can imagine Spider would have done better. I think I played that on the C64 version of it. If it's no, actually, maybe it was not Deflector. It was like a ball going through into lasers, and then you had to bounce it off blocks into other lasers, not touch the walls at all. Take care, Robo. So yeah, maybe it's a different Deflector game. Because that's the one you're talking about is on the Amiga, so maybe I didn't play that. That spanner, the flashing phone icon right above pause, is a breach item. Okay. But you do realize, Mercenary, I have no idea how to use any of these items. I just push a button and I blew up, and because that's the bomb. I'm sure of it. I mean, this should be telling me the basics of the game. And it's telling me absolutely nothing. You can barely see the arrow. I can see it moving now, but you can barely see it. Jeez. So I'm guessing that's the rocket that I have now chosen. Now I got a shield. So if I use the shield, when I fall down here... Yay! Pff, I hit the period, apparently. This can be the key to extremely high scores. Good. I noticed that I had only three left. 3 seconds. Oh. Blackout 2. I haven't even been to Blackout 1. Unless that was in the previous game. Commodore games were pretty freaky. Well, not freaky. The screen is giving you a seizure, OMG. Gotta be careful about the Commodore games, because they have very... Many games have the seizure effect. Return of Blackout. Oops, forgot to pay the electric bills. Remember to save one of those flashlights for later. Okay. So this is just me going through here and hoping that I can find the way. I grabbed one bomb. So I said this bottom one is a bridge maker. I was pushing the button, but apparently my button pushing wasn't enough. Well, I don't care if I got a game over. This is overly complicated of a platform game, if you ask me. 64 lives, Crowman. Who, me? Jeff. You can't hurt me. That was not a... I'm usually in for all kinds of platforming puzzle games, but this one... did not like that one. Not at all. So let me find bank. Something. Bank. Bank run. That's the one. Hey, that rhymed. I got slimed? So rare. 2013? I'm pretty sure this is a front-end programming, graphics, enhancements, and music by Richard Bayless. Press fire to start a rootin' and tootin' and a whole lot of shootin' partner. Yeehaw! Get ready, partner! Guess we're going in. Need to shoot the money. Yep. Damn it. This is not easy. Doors? Yuck. They got me. You okay there, dude? It's the game over, Sheriff. Yeehaw, high score partner. Okay. God darn it, it's game over. Not as much fun as West Bank was. Game Bank was a... Game Bank. West Bank was a much more fun game than this. I didn't like this. Goody leaves the door open for you to play it later. You don't want to yourself to steal games from other video makers, streamers, unless you have something new to provide. A lot of stuff were freaky back in the 80s. Yep. Pretty catchy music in this one. Yeah, music may be catchy, but the gameplay is not fun. West Bank was a lot more fun. You figure it was a good one or two play game that you forget about afterwards. It was good enough for one, I guess. But still, didn't enjoy that as much as I thought I would. It wasn't even in the... It was just the rotation was so slow, and the control is just the one window where you need to shoot. I mean, like, give me more control of where I can shoot. Doesn't make any sense. And they would make it so such a small window where you need to shoot at. Oh well. Such was the case with this game. So what else do we have? Anybody can think of a game, or should I just go random? We could go random. Just give me a letter and I'll find a game from said letter. That's how we usually do random gameplays anyway. P. Okay. P. PPP has been given by Terrican, so... Let's see what we got here. Very interesting names on these. I really need to choose one of these. That. Take care, Petri. See ya later. See ya later, alligator. Ocean Software? So they published this game. This is made by Kingsoft. I thought for a moment that the song was going somewhere else than I thought. 1989. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Warning. Flashing images. Pet rescue. Why can I not play the game? I'm pushing all buttons. It's not letting me play. Just look away from the gameplay for now, because nothing is happening. I've tried both ports. Space. I've tried everything. All the effort. Even run stop doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we... that was a good game. Good game. Yeah. Really good game. Enjoyed that. Very nicely done. Seriously, nothing worked. No matter what I pushed, nothing worked. Just wouldn't let me start. At all. Weird. And maybe this is the game. A waiting game. Look at all those boxes. You think something was wrong? You think something was wrong? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll never find out what Pet Rescue was all about. But instead, we're gonna try this. Petrus. Never mind. If it's gonna be something like that, never mind. Okay, there was something else that caught my eye. Oh, come on. Why are these all this kind of... Can't we get a game? I don't want anything to be on the Commodore screen. I want a real game with real graphics, and real gameplay, and real sounds. And that is why blind random in Commodore is hard to pull off. Yes, it is. Traverse? Is that a game that you want me to play, or do you just want me to walk around in my room? I'm assuming you want me to play this. Traverse. That's what I found. Is this the game, Mercenary? Bingo. Okay, press fire to play. What am I doing here? I'm guessing I hit the wrong port. No, that was the right port because this fire button does nothing. Oops. Oh, I get it now. Now I get it. I don't control the ball. I control the switches. I get it. Nice music. Very interesting mechanics indeed. Oops. Wrong turn. Nope. Yep. Gotta get used to the controls. Gotta really get used to this mechanic. Damn it. Yep, there's a error. This is tough. This is really tough because you gotta think in so many different ways. Oops. Oh, gotta go down there. Oop. Oh, wrong. Sending it in all the wrong directions. Oh, yep. Son of a... No! Goddamn brain! Nope, that did. There we go. Gotta think on so many dimensions. God damn! Ugh, out of time. Gotta think on so many dimensions there. Ugh. Yeah, as a timer, games with timers stress me, yeah. Never liked games that have such a tight time limit. Almost made it. Man, that... Oh. My brain. That hurt my brain. So much thinking. Oh. Oof. Is my brain okay? Doesn't feel like it. I don't think my brain is... Ugh. I think my brain needs some recovery time from this. That hurt. That seriously hurt my brain, thinking of so many paths. Gotta think it so fast and... Oh. It was a program made for Run magazine. It's not high tech, you admit, but it was fun for you. In Zigzag, you have to take like an hour or more to solve. The maze get harder. Or if you take like an hour or more to solve, the maze gets harder. Just cool your brain down for a while and everything will be fine. I think I need some sleep. I think that's the only way I can cool off my brain and not let it hurt so much. Ugh. Not to mention this goddamn heat. It's a hot day again. Huh. Running out of batteries, huh? Okay, good to know. Good to know. I need to change your diaper. Something. I should just stop for tonight. Because that really hurt my brain. I was not ready for this kind of a brain twister. That was a good one. The traverse right at the end. That was a good one. I like this. This was a fun game. Always good to end on a fun note instead of something else, you know. Need rest and new batteries? Sounds like the signs are all there to call it. Yep. People in your area are complaining about no heat. You're just happy with no heat. Well, here... Over here, it's still... Let's see. It's updating. Well, at least when I started the live stream, it was like 21 Celsius. I'm sure right now it's like 18 or so. Must have gone down. If it would update to this hour. Thank you. 18. 18 Celsius. I was correct. Just another hot day. Went up to 23 Celsius. Not fun. Even if it is a dry heat. Wow. I go on to Twitter and there's like 7 notifications that people have liked or retweeted that I'm playing random Commodore 64 games. I have really been labeled as the Commodore 64 man, which I don't like. I don't want to be labeled as one computer guy. I don't like that one bit. I play all kinds of games, not just Commodore 64, but that's how I started my channel, and that's how people like me, and... There really are so few C64 players out there. I know, they are. But I don't want to be labeled as one. I don't play just Commodore 64 games. I hate it when people just label others easily. I mean, I started as a just Commodore 64, but that was 6 years ago. Over 6 years ago. Yeah, I'm a retro gamer, but I also play games of today. So I play all kinds of games. I'm a gamer in general, not just retro. That's a wrong kind of labeling. I'm a gamer geek in general, no matter what era. It'd be nice to email me some of the weather there, 14 Celsius. Not a label, a free man. I am not a label. I am a free man. Oh wait, that's a number, not a label. Oops. Keep talking and nobody labels you? Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah. You don't see a label. You're a C64 player, proud of it. You're just too sporadic in posting your videos. I mean, I enjoy Commodore 64. I enjoy the heck out of it, but I just don't play only that. That's what I mean. That's just my personal opinion that people should not label me as a just Commodore 64 player or a Commodore Amiga player. A gamer that also has a passion for retro games. I guess that works. You should really say that I'm a gamer that has a passion for all kinds of games. I guess. Haven't seen much from Poloventris in the last few months, or many months for that fact. I guess Poloventris has pretty much given up on that. You think most retro fans also play modern games? Yeah, I'm sure they do. But I also play them on my live streams, or I do Let's Play videos out of. I mean, I'm not just just to casually game them on my own. I make Let's Play videos. I do live streams. That's what I mean. Hashtag all games matter. Yep. But you know what I mean, Turek. And I'm not just doing I don't play video games just for my own amusement only. I do try to have a career out of them, you know. As a YouTuber or a streamer. That's what I mean. You know what I mean. Good. 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 As mentioned, who wants another Fortnite play channel? Even PUBG? Yeah, ninja'd by Fanta. Gabriel, you're really slow on the take. Cheer 20 for not just being the gamer we need, but also the gamer we deserve. But if you say that, shouldn't I be dead then? Because that's what happens to Two-Face. Slow typist. Well, anyway, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time here. Hopefully you had a good time. Typing with hooves is really hard. Don't I know it? Don't we all know it? For that, Gabriel, you get a horsey. You thought that was Batman saying? Well, it is what Batman says, but he says that about Two-Face after he's dead in the Dark Knight. There, you get a horsey at the end. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Hopefully, yeah, I really do hope that you had a good time here. And tune in tomorrow for more Paper Mario. Bye everyone, and don't bother to remember Mickey Mouse. Yeah, don't bother. Nobody cares about that shit. Batman says about himself that he is not the hero Gotham needs, but the hero Gotham deserves. Was it about him? I thought that was about reminiscing about Two-Face being the White Knight for Gotham, and that's why Batman is the Dark Knight. He's like he is the vigilante. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I don't remember the end. So I could be wrong. Could be wrong about that. But yeah, I'll see you guys for more Paper Mario tomorrow. So you guys take care now. Yay! Get away from the horsey. We really need to name him, right? Right. When you come here tomorrow, think of a name for the horse. Come up with a good name. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, don't wear it your thumbs. Otherwise, you won't be able to play retro games. Something occurred. Do tell, mercenary. I was just about to. We need to hear what mercenary has to say before I can leave. We had no chat voice sounds used aside from rimshot. Well, they don't need to happen every stream. It's not a necessity. So if they don't happen, they don't happen. Yeah, Jup was trying to do some congratulations. I don't know what he was aiming for with the congrats. And we got this, the usual scream. What are you trying, Jup? I'm curious right now what the Jup is trying to do with the congratulations and congrats and everything. Are you trying to do the audience cheering sound effect? Oh no! You thought there was a congrats trigger word. There has never been such a thing. Never. Yeah, if you're doing the mission accomplished congratulations, it is mission that Gabriel tried to do, but he's on cooldown. I never named the congrats, I named it mission. That's the mission accomplished. Congratulations. And it sounds... Well, it's a... how do you say it? Just put an S and after it so you get the sounds list. Jup. Sounds. Wah. That's the wah-wah. From Dingo Pictures. And as you can see, there's a lot of them, though. Jup needs a command makeup test course. Yep. Needs to learn the, all the, you'll print screen for future reference. Everybody should do that. Because it is a long list of sounds. Then you just try them out every 1 minute. To see which sound is what. And I'm gonna go now.
good work.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Why did I decide to put the freaking word wizard? I'm out of here. Leave me alone. Arr, arr.
Mission accomplished. Congratulations.